because I'm trying to pick a book for the next week. I just finished with my old book, and to be honest, it wasn't that interesting. So this time I'm trying to pick something that would interest me. Yes, it's not easy, but I got you here today so you can help me pick a book. Have you finished with your classes? Okay. Well, I'm done with my first two classes. I have one tonight. I have maybe 30 minutes left, so maybe we could pick a book in this short time. I have 3 books that I've picked, and from these 3 books I'm going to pick one so you can help me out. Please don't leave. I need you tonight to get me through this. Okay? Alright, well, tell me, what's going on? Yeah? Hold on, you got something on your hair. Your hair is so beautiful, by the way. Nice. Yeah. Well, let me show you what I picked. It's kind of an old book, and from the cover you can see that it talks about maybe death and a story that has to do with maybe ghosts, and that's something that interests me, you know. So it's a small book. The papers, as you can see, really old. It says alone and scared, so that's spooky, you know. We're definitely gonna read the back of this book, but let me just introduce the other books for you so you could get an idea. I have this one also, and big book. The cover is brand new, and it's beautiful. It's really, really nice, pretty new. And so this book, and the title says "The Boy Who Stole from the Dead." So from this title, I have many questions that I ask about this book, and the papers are brand new. You kind of want to flip over these pages, but it's fairly a thick book, as you can see. We're definitely going to read the back of this book also, so let's put that aside and let's get to the third book. And so what we have here is kind of a book in between new and old at the same time. Yeah, I kind of like this book because it's fairly small, and the pages is or not, it's a beautiful book because I read some of it, but I have not read the whole book. So it's The Best of Oprah. As you can see, the author is Oprah, and it says on the back, every day brings a chance for you to draw in a breath, kick off your shoes and dance. That's what it says right here. And perhaps I can show you the inside of this book. As you can see, it's pretty small. So my friend have some highlights on some of the book and some of the writings. So let's just read some of the highlighted sections and see what maybe interested them. So one of the highlighted texts says, success comes when you surrender to that dream and let it lead you to the next best place. I agree, this is amazing. Okay, let me just keep going here. Okay, when you shift your focus from success to service, your work as a teacher, clerk, doctor will instantly have more meaning. Great. So, on other text it says, real success means creating a life of meaning through service that fulfills your reasons for being here. Wow. Another one says, in his book, The Soul's Code, James Hillman says that the way to true success is to honor your calling, have the courage to follow your passion, and if you don't know what it is, realize that one reason for your existence on earth is to find it. This got me thinking. Yeah, it's really great. I mean, this is kind of motivational, spiritual kind of book. And so let me finish reading. Okay, I know you want me to keep going. So on other text it says, each of us has a personal call to greatness, and because yours is as unique to you as your fingerprints, one can tell you what it is. So it says here, pay attention to what makes you feel energized, connected, stimulated, what gives you your juice. Do what you love, give it back in the form of service, and you will do more than succeed. You will triumph. Yeah, that goes to another chapter, but I guess I know why these texts are highlighted. Perhaps one of or some of the strongest sentences or paragraphs in this other page. I'll see other text highlighted, and one of them said, God can dream a bigger dream for you than you could ever dream for yourself. Wow. Okay. When was this book published? Let me see. I think it was published around 2004, somewhat like that. What do you think about that one? You like that book? You know what? If you, want to read it more, you told you about, and I would be glad if you take this and read it, because this is powerful right here. Okay, there you go. And so, just to let you know, we haven't read the back covers of the other books, so I know you're eager to read that one that I just gave you, but can you put that aside so we can... Okay, good. And so, let me start with the last one we left. So the other was more one name, two fates. I think this is kind of a story about the author himself, and so let's read the back cover. This is a picture of the author, as you can see, and it says here, 2 kids named Westmore were born blocks apart within a year of each other. Both grew up fearless in similar Blackmore neighborhood and had difficult childhoods. Both hang out on street corners with their crews. Both ran into trouble with the police. How, then, did one grow up to be a Rhodes Scholar, decorated veteran, White House fellow, and business leader, while the other ended up a convicted murderer serving a life sentence? Westmore, the author of this fascinating book, sets out to answer this profound question in alternating narratives that take readers from hard losses to moments of surprising redemption. The other, Westmore, tells the story of a generation of boys trying to find their way in a hostile world. What do you think? I think this is great. To this book, the boy who stole from the dead. I mean, what could he possibly steal? They're already dead. They don't have nothing. So, this is something that will give you that question and ask yourself, what is there to steal? Okay, so let's read the back of this book, this story. Where did the boy with the blazing speed and magic hands come from? Why has no one heard of him before? But the police have a signed confession and an eyewitness. To discover the truth about that night in New York, Nadia must dig into the boy's past. Her international investigation in New York, London, and so this book is definitely one of the candidates, and maybe this could be the one. Yeah, it's mysterious, and these kind of books are the books that I love to read. Okay, yeah, this is the last book that is one of the candidates to be the picked one. So, the back of this book says, alone and scared. It is night, and Edmund is all alone. His mother is gone. His sister has disappeared. Edmund has no one except for a dark and mysterious stranger who follows him through the cold and shadowy city with offers to help. But who is the stranger who gives Edmund refuge? He has a mission of his own, and he needs Edmund, but he tells him nothing of his purpose. Yet the stranger is Edmund's only hope of discovering the dark secrets that surround the disappearance of his family. Spooky. This is spooky. How about we read some of what's inside the book? What do you think? Okay. Well, all of these books are great, to be honest, and I have one of them in my mind. I know which one I'm going to pick, but you know me, I just want to make sure. So, what do you think? I read some of what's inside these books and see what they really about. What do you think about that? Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to start with The Boy Who Stole from the Dead. I'm just gonna read a random sentence or two just to see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to read. Okay. Alright. Okay, chapter 5. Okay, kept her eyes glued to the elevator of New York City's 6th police station in Greenwich Village when a man in a sports jacket emerged and locked eyes with her. Nadia sprang from her seat near the front desk. His hair was the color of coffee, but his mustache was gray. He held a clipboard in his hands. Perhaps this is a long story because, as you can see, this book is huge. Alright, let's see. This book. Other was more. Okay. Okay. It says, Wes searched around his room for his football jersey. He played defensive end for the Northwood Rams, one of the best rec football teams in the nation. Wes loved football, and his athletic frame made him a natural, even if he was just going out to play in the streets with Woody and some other friends. He wore the jersey like a badge of honor. He found the jersey in the corner of his room, grass still stained with white mist from his last game. A football became more important in West's life. His performance in school declined. I think I have one in mind that I should pick, but from what we read about these books, I need your opinion. What do you think? Okay. Alright. Okay, that's great. You know, I was thinking about that, and I know that you would pick that book, and that was the book that I wanted to read, and so that is great. This is the one you're thinking about, right? Okay, great, because yes, this is the one I wanted to read, but I just wanted to make sure that I picked the right one, because anyhow I'm going to come back to these kind of books and read one of them again. But thank you for your help, and I hope you enjoy the book of Oprah. It's a great book. You should definitely read it. Okay, yeah, well, I have to go. I got class now, but it was nice to see you, and I hope to see you again. Okay, I wish you enjoy the reading of that book. Okay, alright, until next time, I'll see you. Alright, okay, bye.